Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through to the ballroom as quickly as you did. Can I ask you now, please, to be seated? Because we come to a very special moment, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start our evening in grand style, I have to assure you, because traditionally, over the years, we've always had a parade of the past King Sods. And ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, they are standing outside the ballroom, anxious to come in and be greeted by you. So when they do, can I ask you please to give them a large and huge round of applause. And if you know which table they're on, then perhaps you might just wave to them as they come in, because they haven't seen the ballroom yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to introduce the founder of this very exclusive club and the very first King Sod in 1971. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mitch Murray, CBE. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th and the 45th King Sod was Roger Greenaway, OBE. Roger, this way. Ladies and gentlemen, the 11th King Sod was Don Black, OBE. The 14th and the 30th King Sod was Guy Fletcher, OBE. The 16th King Sod, please welcome Marty Wilde, MBE. Second King Sod. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Roger Cook. Ladies and gentlemen, the 24th King Sod, please welcome, well, Bruce Welsh, OBE. Ladies and gentlemen, the 28th King Sod, please welcome Tony Swain. The 32nd King Sod, please welcome Brian Bennett, OBE. The 34th and 35th King Sod, please give a very warm welcome to Tony Hatch, OBE. The 37th and 38th King Sod, please welcome David Arnold. The 42nd King Sod, please welcome Justin Hayward, OBE. The 43rd King Sod, let's give him a warm welcome, Frank Muscat. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome back the reigning King Sod. He was the first King Sod in 1971-72, the 21st King Sod in 1992, and now in 2022, he is the 51st King Sod. Please welcome the man, the Sod that started it all. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Murray, CBE. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to introduce King Sod, to welcome you all this evening. Mitch Murray.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sods, welcome. It's been 3 years since we had a full-fat Sods Ladies' Night Ball. And what a stupid time we've been through. Even if you had 2020 vision, who could have imagined 2020? We were all under house arrest. There was no way we could have a ladies' night that year or the next. But there was one thing I learned from that lockdown. 2 or 3 vodkas reduce your risk of giving a shit. So lockdown, schmock down, we're back in business. I'm so happy to have my whole family here tonight, apart from my father, who is up there now, room 1125 with a hooker. Yes, runs in the family. Look around you. 242 people here. This is the biggest ever ladies' night. We're going to make it the best. So, welcome everybody. Bon appetit. See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that each table has got a table host. And table hosts, I hope also you're going to find an envelope in the centre of your table, hopefully with some paper there and a pen. Is that right, Maz? I hope so. And ladies and gentlemen, yes? In the bag, thank you. The pens and the bit of paper are in the bag. Now this is what you've got to do, table hosts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our table hosts are going to give you each a slip of paper. You write your name on it, and that will go into that envelope, that party envelope that's in the middle of your party bag, that's in the middle of your table. And then the host will draw out a winning person, a person's name on that table. And they will win that wonderful little ukulele that's sitting in the centre of your table. Now, this is the good bit, ladies and gentlemen, believe me, this is the good bit. Because there's also, in that bag, a Sharpie. And if at some point in the evening you want to get your little ukulele signed, you winners, then you've got a Sharpie pen in which to do it. So there we are. I'm quite sure you're going to have some fun tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Table hosts, please make sure everyone on your table gets that slip of paper, puts the name into the party bag, and you draw a winner on your table for the ukulele. Thank you, John. John Watson on piano. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you please to return to your tables, please? If you kindly return to your tables, please, and be seated. And ladies and gentlemen, table hosts, some of you are not clear about the ukulele bit on the table. It's up to the table host to draw a winner on your table. So put the names into the little envelope, the bag, the party bag that's in front of you, and draw a winner. And winners of the ukulele, there's a box under your table so that you can take it home safe and sound. It's a pleasure to welcome back to the stage the King Sod. Let's give him a big round of applause. Mitch Murray.
Back in 1971, when I founded Sods, I was married to Grisina Frame, a recording star, a West End star, and a TV star. It was chaos in the kitchen with all those women. But that's neither here nor funny. I was married to Grisina, and 51 years later, although we're not married anymore, we're still great friends, especially Grisina. The first Sods Ladies' Night took place at the Inn on the Park, nowadays known as the Four Seasons. Grisina was the very first Queen Sod, so it seems right that tonight she'll be proposing the loyal toast.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be here. Not with just the first king, but with my two husbands. I'd like to propose the loyal toast, if I may.
So ladies and gentlemen, can I invite you all please to stand and praise silence for Grisina Frame, who will propose the loyal toast.
To King Charles III, God save the king.
The King. And your kind applause, please, for Grisina. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to welcome back to the stage the current King Sod, Mitch Murray, CBE, who will propose the toast to the ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, is that loud enough?
Yes.
Good. Gentlemen who identify as ladies, transgenders, out on benders, pros with pronouns, LGBTQ and T for two. I'm trying to be inclusive here, it's bloody complicated. Tell you one thing, we never used to worry about all that crap when I was a woman. I'll tell you that. Friends of Sods, fellow Sods, it's my pleasure this evening to welcome guests from every branch of show business, superstars from the press and media, complete bastards from the world of politics, nice people from sports, business and hospitality. Quite a few of you flew in, especially from the USA and other countries, so we thank you for that and for your support. Tonight is a great night. We're all delighted to be back at a real ladies' night ball, but it's also a bittersweet occasion. So many of our beloved members are no longer with us. Sadly, in recent years, we've lost some giants. Les Reed, Tony Hiller, Bill Martin, Barry Mason, Jeff Stevens, Doug Flett, Peter Callender, Errol Brown, Herbie Kretzmer, and Marcel Stelman. We miss them so much. But it's truly heartwarming, though, to look around this evening and see wives, partners, sons, daughters, and relatives of still keeping our absent friends very much an important part of tonight. Our cherished brothers are still with us in so many ways, and let's not forget that their wonderful songs live on. So, to their families and loved ones, we promise they won't be forgotten, and believe me, successors, you'll be always welcome here. So please, ladies and gentlemen, charge your glasses and join me in drinking a toast to absent friends.
Hi, friends.
I have a few people to thank this evening. Firstly, the best toastmaster in the country. Only the best is good enough for Sods. Thank you, Brian Keane. Thanks for everything. I love it when you hide like that, you know, as if we're going to miss that red jacket. Tonight we're lucky enough to have arguably the best cocktail pianist in Britain. We were arguing about it earlier on. I said he wasn't, he said he was. John Watson, you are the best. John has just finished the season entertaining passengers coming over from France on rubbing dinghies. Well, the money's good, isn't it, John? Yes. And a big thank you to Robert Dallas, Grazina's husband and part of our family, who is putting together a full video of tonight's event. So in a few weeks' time, you will be able to download a link and watch it. It's as simple as that. Thank you, Robert. His work is excellent. My wonderful daughters, Gina and Maz. I like to think of them as Mitch's bitches. Call me sentimental. Thank you so much for helping me get this evening organised. Despite Maz starring as Donna in Mamma Mia and singing Dancing Queen to the real Queen at the Jubilee celebration and doing specials at the Royal Albert Hall and God knows what, she actually found the time to arrange all the table gifts, to dress the room and to get those bloody lovely lights up. So that was something else. Help me day by day to try and make this evening really special. So thank you very much, Maz. Her sister, before you applaud, her sister, Gina, similarly managed between TV plays, stage appearances, and almost daily specialised voice work to help me with seating plans. Menu, yeah, well, I can't afford the heating plans. Menus, technical stuff, and all sorts of things. So, thank you, girls, you're wonderful. Thank you. Now, for about 30 years, one man has selflessly been helping Sods, mostly King Sods, with advice and financial guidance. I'm referring to our accountant, David Griffiths. I can't see him, I think he might have fainted. David is here tonight, no? Yeah! With his partner Heather, and his double entry calculator. David, may I invite you to come up to the stage? I have something to give you. Thank you so much on behalf of Sods for years of help. And this is it. Let me read it to you, because I've been reading everything else. Presented to David Griffiths for 30 years of devoted service to the Society of Distinguished Songwriters, Many thanks from a bunch of grateful sods. Thank you. David Griffiths, everybody. Careful on those steps, I keep falling down. Fellow sods, ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, when Gary Osborne took over from the brilliant King Richard Kerr, who is here tonight with Queen Charlotte, I believe. Welcome, both of you. Sorry, is he over there?
No, he's there.
He is there, okay, right. Back then, nobody could have guessed just how difficult the next few years were to become. Nevertheless, we were lucky. We had Gary Osborne. Tonight, sadly, we haven't got Gary Osborne. He's not well, and he's been going through hell recently, but he's getting a little better now, so that's good. During the COVID era, for 2 years, Gary kept us all informed almost daily, entertaining us, caring for us, and still managing to arrange some wonderful get-togethers. His last dinner was a mini ladies' night at the Carlton Tower, and what a warm and lovely occasion that was for you who were there. It's quite something. And I'm happy to tell you, even though he's not here, his daughter, Lily Osborne, is here tonight, representing her dad. So Lily, I'd like you to come up on the stage. Hi, Lily. Thank you so much for coming.
I've got a few words that
Well, I'm just going to give you this first. Okay. Well, it says presented to Gary Osborne, King Sod 50, for extraordinary service during the COVID years and beyond, with grateful thanks on behalf of all members of the Society of Senior Songwriters.
I think you'll like that.
I hope so.
I think you'll love it.
It's too bad. That's all it is. Yeah. And yes, you were going to say a few words? Yes, of course.
God, it's going to make a fabulous doorstop. Right, okay.
I'll get out your way.
It's only short.
No, it's all right.
Don't go too far. Okay, right. My father's asked me and the twins, and there's a little note here that says I have to rub my belly because you didn't notice. The dinner was good, but it wasn't, it was not having that many portions. To accept this honour on his behalf. He's always said that being King Sod is like making love to our late Queen. It's a great honour, but no one really wants to do it. But without a king, there would be no Sods. So stepping up 3 times in 4 years was a measure of his love for this wonderful society. And of course, it's something he could not have done without the support and indeed the permission of my much-loved, wicked stepmother, Lorna. Dad's most important achievement was simply to secure the succession, because by cajoling Mitch into taking the crown, he ensured the continued existence of his beloved Sods. And what a magnificent monarch Mitch has been. Get a shout out. Later tonight, a new king will wear the royal chain of office, and I suspect he'll take it off pretty quickly, because it's hated by pretty much everyone who wears it. It's also falling apart, really. No one wants to get the responsibility. My father thanks his hero Mitch for this tribute, and he thanks the new king for stepping up and keeping Sods going. And he thanks every single Sod here in the room for their friendship over the years. And finally, God, I'm not going to cry, am I? I'm going to say it's the hormones, I promise you. Finally, the soppy old Sod says he loves you all very much, and he will meet you again soon.
Thank you, Lily. Give our love to your father. It is ladies' night tonight, and what a fabulous gathering of gorgeous women we have in this room. You all look wonderful. We have a lot more to look forward to this evening, but first it's traditional for King Sod to end his speech with a toast to the ladies which is straight down there, third on the left. So, gentlemen, please refill your glasses and join me in a toast to the wonderful ladies of Sods.
The wonderful ladies of Sods. Ladies and gentlemen, to respond on behalf of that toast and to propose the toast to Sods, would you please welcome those wonderful ladies right from the heart of Sods. I'm talking about Gina and Naz Murray.
We'd just like to welcome Marcus Savage, straight from Mamma Mia London, my musical director, who's going to be censoring us.
Swords! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maz Murray, I'm Gina Murray, the only two living offspring until DNA tests prove otherwise of King Sod, Mitch Murray, CBE, and heirs to his enormous debt.
We would like to thank the Sodomy for this annual event, and in particular the King himself for this evening, and he's made sure that it's a ladies' night to remember.
And thank you all very much for observing the dress code of the Mitzvah Chic. Thank you for that. Mitch Murray, unique, legend, icon. Just some of the words he uses to describe himself. Behind the scenes, though, Daddy is very much a family man, and he's known in our WhatsApp group, in fact, as Count Me In. Loves to be a part of everything. Mitch is best friend to our mummy, Regina, as he told you, and he is an utterly devoted husband to Robert, our stepfather.
Yes, that's true. Privately, there is a very different side to Mitch that will drop everything to come and help. And none of you see that, and neither have we. We have never seen that side of him. And for those of you who don't really know the man, let us explain a little more before he does his speech and gets cancelled. This is the man who on my wedding day said, "Wow, how do I look?"
This is the man who on my wedding day said, "You look amazing, Maz." I said, "I'm Gina."
This is the man who couldn't take me to hospital after I'd had an accident because he'd just applied fake tan and asked if I could wait 4 to 6 hours.
But if you still don't feel like you really know Mitch, then let us paint you an even clearer picture. You see, we took one of your songs, Dad, and improved it.
Which was surprisingly easy. Who wrote songs, who doesn't sing,
Who can't play piano or anything,
who can't read music, all he does is sing.
my father,
Who wrote songs just to pull a chick,
who's witty and hot and a smart-ass prick.
who spent a lifetime sterilizing his dick.
My father said it wasn't he who at 65 caught an STD.
Despite horrific OCD,
My father's riddled.
who founded Sods for all of you,
Who hasn't done a thing since he was 22.
who changed his name so you won't know he's a Jew.
Michael Stitcher.
Now, I'm not being funny, but have you seen his face? He could be called Hans Christian Andersen. The man is a Jew. absolutely nothing for charity. He's a fabulous drunk, wears a suit each day.
He's tanned like he's on holiday.
He's a raving straight, though he comes off gay.
Hey, my father never seen so many cosmetics.
He's got way too much time on his hands. With an octave jump, you know it's Mitch's. His roast and gags leave us all in stitches. So charge your glass with Mitch's bitches. To our very lucky, riddled, funny, spotless, mental, totes amusing, up all hours for our showers, very picky, Jewish looking, great songwriting, lovely, brilliant. Father! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Have a wonderful night. Sorry, you're meant to do a bloody toast. So busy showing off.
The toast is
To the Sods? To the Sods!
Yeah,
the Sods.
sure. Let's do that.
The toast is to the Sods!
One job.
Gina and Maz Murray. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome up onto stage the man who's going to host our wonderful and very special cabaret. Let's give him a warm welcome. Don Black, OBE.
Right. It's been a long, long time. Not quite as long as a Tony Hatch medley. But quite. I want to say that I've really missed not seeing the Sods for the last 2 or 3 years. Although, to be honest, I have met quite a few of them in Harley Street every now and then. And it reminds me, I'd like to thank all the cardiologists, urologists, and proctologists for making this evening possible. I want to tell you that I'm going to give everyone a nice introduction tonight, because you never know, they could get hot again. But I should warn you that if you don't like old songwriters singing old songs, the next 2 or 3 hours might drag a little. But first out is our wonderful king, who is responsible for this frivolous organisation. The only man I know who wears sunscreen at night. Mitch Murray. Take your time, Mitch. You're not electronically tagged, are you? Good luck. I love what you try to do.
That wasn't that funny.
You were made for me. Everybody tells me so. You were made for me. Don't pretend that you don't know. How do you do what you do to me? I wish I knew. If I knew how you do it to me, I'd do it to you. I like it, I like it. I like the way you run your fingers through my hair. I'm telling you now, I'm telling you right away. I'll be saying, no, that's wrong. It's very me almost a week to get a number one. It was hard work. Even the bad times are good. Soon as I get to you, baby, you just gotta kiss me. And even the bad times are good. Good, good, good. Goodbye, Sam. Hello, Cliff Richard. Goodbye, Lou. Hello, Louise. A thumb goes up, a car goes by. Oh, won't somebody stop and help a guy? Kitchen to ride. Kitchen to ride. Kitchen. Bonnie and Clyde. Pretty looking people, but I can tell you people like the devil's children. I did what I did for Maria. I did what I did for Maria. In Las Vegas, we never gave us to you. That brandy's wrong. One of these days, I'm gonna burn you down. Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool in your life. Come back to me, the night Chicago died. The night Chicago died. In the avenues and alleyways, down came the rain.
If you want to vote for Mitch, the phone line. Right, our next songwriter isn't very well known, but he's written one of the biggest songs recent years. So please put your hands together and pretend you recognise Phil Pickett.
So one day during a Culture Club band rehearsal, Boy George came over to me and said, I've got this idea for a song, but my band hate it. Would you write it with me? Happy days, here I am. What we came up with in the next 20 minutes or so changed my life, and I believe his too. Some of you may have heard it, so perhaps you could help us out. Thanks. My good friend Joe, 2-ton Killington, here is going to help me.
Thank you. Watch this.
There's a light in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to stand a contradiction. Come
Okay, Phil, it's a great song. I wish you lots of luck with it. It's always difficult breaking in new material. Our next song is living proof that you don't have to be neurotic to be a superstar. He's the only person here who isn't writing a musical. He is Justin Hayward.
What's that I do? Never lead you in. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say it anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end, and I'll love you. Yes, I'll love you.
Our next sod is a wonderful songwriter. He's been in the business a long time. He remembers when it only took 2 people to write a song. He's a national treasure. and he should have railings around him. The most fantastic man, who teaches the world how to sing. He taught them that. Roger Greenaway, of course. While you're doing that, I'll just tell them that a bit of a disappointment that Kanye West was supposed to be here, but he wanted to go and see Fiddler on the Roof. Little humour here.
I'd like to find the world a home, furnishing with love. Oh, I put trees and honeybees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, and I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. Oh, that's the song I hear in the back of my mind. What you're hoping to find is the real thing. Oh yeah, I'd like to teach the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. Oh, that's the song I hear in the back of my mind. What they're hoping to find is a real thing. Now one more time, all together. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, and I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company.
Roger, thank you. And off into legend he goes. Well, if you've been affected by anything in tonight's show, there is a Sods helpline. Our next Sod is a different kind of Sod. He's a busy one. Yes, true. And he's one of the greatest movie composers of all time. He's done 5 James Bond films, he's scored 5 James Bond films. So here he is, shaken, not stirred, David Arnold. All set?
I have the words because I never had any reason to perform these songs after I've written them, and so I don't remember them. It's a sad truth. I normally, I feel so a little bit bad because I normally do one of Don's songs. It seems like every time we do a Sods thing, I'm singing a Don song, which I adore. But we did a couple the other night, so I want to do something different. Don said that I think Justin's the only one who's not writing a musical. I did write a musical 10 years ago called Made in Dagenham, and this is a song from that. It's a song from a mother's perspective, having had a relationship which is falling apart. I'm going to attempt it. I'm supposed to hate you, but I don't. You want me to beg you, but I won't. I'm at a loss, you're at a loss too. Now you'd say it's over, there's no Yesterday I felt so safe in my world, but today I'm not so sure. Yesterday I knew my place in this world, but that don't feel right anymore. Yesterday I felt I was loved, but now I'm not so certain. We lost faith in what we had, and both of us are hurting. I thought I had the future in the palm of my hand. I thought you were beside me, and we had it all planned. Thought we would stay together. Now the world's cold and small. Now I'm stuck here thinking how we nearly had it all. I've not changed, I've just woken up. I'm still a mother and a wife. But all this happened suddenly. Suddenly it changed our life. It was always waiting in me. It wasn't all just down to fate. 'Cause I knew in my heart that I was never second rate. Oh, I thought we had the future in the palm of our hand. Thought we would stay together, and our life was all planned. We know life isn't easy, but you and me stood tall. Now I look back on the moments when we nearly had it all. What about our daughter? I wanna look into her eyes, see a future full of hope, not broken down with lies. I'm finding a voice for the first time I never knew I had before. Well, it started with a whisper, now it's got to be wrong. We thought we had the future in the palm of our hands. Thought we'd stay together, and our life was all planned. We know love isn't easy, but we could have stood tall. Instead we see the moment when we almost had it all. It don't mean I don't love you. It don't mean I don't care. But I'll make this through, with or without you there.
David Arnold. I can honestly say, you will never find a movie composer who can sing as well as David Arnold. Absolutely. Our next song is a brand new member. He really needs no introduction, but if I don't introduce him, he won't know when to come on. Mike Reed.
This song, it got to number 4 back in 2005, thank you very much. And so, but just in case, I probably remember. Yeah, it got to number 4, and the media phoned me on the Sunday and said, you're probably bitterly disappointed it didn't get to number 1. Can I move that down? And I said, no, I'm not, because have you spotted who's the number 1? It's Elvis. They just re-released It's Now or Never, probably my favourite Elvis song. And will this go up a little bit? I'm sorry to be a bit, just so I can see it. Is that all right? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You're brilliant, thank you. Elvis was the number 1. I said, which songwriter would not want to have a song right behind Elvis? When I was sitting in the maths class at school, reading the NME under the desk, you know, would you ever imagine that you'd have a song up there behind Elvis? I'm not going to sing it as well as the people that sang it on there. Cliff sang a verse on there very kindly. Stevie Winwood was on there. The Bee Gees. Boy George was on there as well. So I'm not going to sing anywhere near as well as them, but I was grateful that they did.
Grief never grows old. It never dies. As fresh as the flowers, as clear as the sky. My heart is empty, my feelings grown cold. I'll always be with you. Grief never grows old. Love is like a flame, it flickers and dies. It flares with a brightness that bewilders the eyes. But there is a pain so deep in my soul, I'll always remember. Grief never grows old. Grief never leaves you. It's hand in hand. Diagonal without question. You don't understand. There is a burning so deep in my soul. Oh, all things must pass away. Grief never grows old. Time moves like a wind. The moment he gave, time flies like an eagle from cradle to grave. No tears for your dying, no harvest to go. Oh, all things must pass away. Grief never grows old. Grief never leaves you. It's hand in hand, like an unresolved question. You don't understand. No tears for your dying, no harvest to go. All things must pass away. Grief never grows old. Grief never grows old. It falls with the rain. It's a late summer evening, a haunting refrain, and sorrow all things must pass away. Grief never grows old. All things must pass away. Grief never grows old.
Thank you. That's been so popular at funerals. The number of people who said, we played your song, that's a great, at a funeral.
Lovely, Mike, thank you very much. Before I let you go, do you want to put that away? I got to tell you, yeah, I'm just going to say, this guy does an impression of one person that just always knocks me off my feet. I'll tell you who it is. It's Tim Rice. Tim was supposed to be here. And how would he deal with that if he was here?
Well, actually, Tim doesn't really sound like this particular week because he's got the flu. And I have to say, Don always gets me to do this, and I said I do it so well. I phone Tim's bank and say, transfer all my money to my green immediately. He also makes me do arguing with Andrew. I won't do that now, but we do Tim and Andrew arguing with each other. No, actually, Tim did pick one of my songs for his Desert Island discs. He picked Bavamwi for Desert Island discs. I reckon that's the reason he's not here tonight, just in case I played it.
Well done, Mike. Great. Okay, I'm proud to introduce this next song, who got here just in time, actually. He had a terrible time with Addison Lee. You'll probably read about that. Well, he is a songwriter's songwriter and a singer's singer. If you've never seen him before, I suggest you adopt the brace position. He is Richard Kerr. Hi, Richard.
Well, they stopped me right the way out there.
Yeah, I know. Well, just...
I should never use Addison Lee again.
No. It's a proof that rehearsals do pay off.
What is this here?
No, that isn't yours.
Oh, okay.
Richard Kerr.
Thank you, Don, very much. Of the 6 songs I have ready for you this evening, first one is I want to especially dedicate to my very brave wife, Charlotte, who's gone through hell this year and still is. You looked inside my fantasies and made each one come true. Something no one else had ever found a way to do. I've kept the memories one by one since you took me in, and I know I'll never love this way again. I know I'll never love this way again, so I keep holding on before all the good is gone. I know I'll never love this way again. Hold on, hold on, hold on. A fool will lose tomorrow, reaching back for yesterday. I won't turn my head in sorrow if you go away. I'll stand here and remember just how good it's been. I know I'll never love this way again. I know I'll never love this way again, so I keep holding on And I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice, shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night, as life goes into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way, looking in their eyes, I see a memory I never realized, how happy you made me, oh man. You gave and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy. I'm standing on the edge of time. I walked away when love was mine, caught up in a world of uphill climbing, tears are in my mind, nothing is rhyming, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy. Yesterday's a dream, I face the morning, crying on the breeze. The pain is calling, oh Mandy. You came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy.
I just want to say, Richard, that our love and our prayers are for you and Charlotte. Our next songwriter devotes so much of his time championing songwriters. We really need someone like that, because today a songwriter has as much power as a woman in Kabul. It's true, it's not tough, but this is a man who does so much for us. Guy Fletcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one thing I didn't want to do tonight was follow Richard Kerr. One of my oldest and best friends, and possibly the most beloved songwriter in this country. I'm going to just take us back to 1968. Doug and I had been writing for a couple of years and not really made any tremendous headway, but had a few minor successes, but we hadn't made a dent really in the business. And then we suddenly, at the end of 1968, we came up with a little love song which seemed to work very well. And we played it to Ron Richards, the wonderful Ron Richards, who has a fan over there. And he said yes, he loved it, and he wanted to record it. He recorded it with the Hollies. The Hollies, who were, I didn't mean to say Hollies, I said Hollies. And they actually gave us our first hit, Doug and I, in 68, 69. Gave us our first UK top 10 single, which was really important to us. And actually at the same time, the same year, my old and dear friend Tony Hatch, who was also with us, and you will probably hear from him in a minute, introduced me to a fantastic young woman called Cherry, who 40 years later became my wife. And I don't think she deserves applause for that. But Doug sadly has gone, as you know, but Cherry is still with us, and she's up there. And she's still not. So there you go. for you.
Well, the next side, if he sang all his hits, we would be here for months, and I wouldn't put it past him. He is really something special. His catalogue will outlive us all, and his performance will be recorded for training purposes. Tony Hatch.
Sorry, that's not my music, that's Don's. I'd like to dedicate those performances to my lovely wife Maggie and my daughter who is here for the first time. So bring in the family. Thank you.
And now, the moment none of you have been waiting for. It's my turn. I'm going to sing you a song that got me out of Hackney. I may not recognise it when I sing it, so I want to apologise to my much-missed collaborator, John Barry. Now, as everyone's talking about their family, I have my grandson, Ulysses, there. And he loves me singing. So, Lily, that's for you. I never did know when to come in. Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free and beauty surrounds you. The world still astounds you each time you look at a star. Stay free when no walls divide you. You're free as a roaring tide, so there's no need to hide. Born free, and life is worth living, but only worth living 'cause you're big finish, darling. Born free. I don't know what's more scary, doing that or getting stuck in a lift with Matt Hancock.
Are we going to do a double act somewhere?
We're going to what, darling?
A double act.
Oh, you and me? On the road.
Well, with me singing and you acting.
I've been playing the piano because actually you've got two chords right tonight. But anyway, Tony Hatch, ladies and gentlemen. You often hear a compere say, sorry, are you going to stay there, Dan?
No, you want to stay there?
Yeah. No, we love you, but we've seen you. Thanks, Tony. The great Tony Hatch. Hold on. You often hear a compere say, this man needs no introduction, but this man needs all the introduction he can. He's a brand new sod as well, and he has written songs for Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, and many, many more. He's the face behind the Average White Band. I can't wait to see what he does. It's Hamish Stewart.
We're getting there. Hello. Hey. How's everybody? Are you okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear this? Is it loud enough? Is that okay? Yeah. You okay with it? Yeah. Well, I'm scared shitless. To be honest, I mean, normally I have a band surrounding me. I never play by myself. Well, I never played by myself. I'm going to do a song from 1978. And you all remember 1978? Everybody remembers 1978. Yes. What was it like? I'm still, yeah. It was like this. We, the average white band, convened at Compass Point in Nassau, Chris Blackwell's studio, to do our next album. And we just got there. Our drummer arrived from Brazil. He'd been on honeymoon in Brazil with his wife. And we were getting together the songs, the ideas that we had to work on. And he said, I've got this chorus. And he sang it, and we went, yeah, okay. It was just, here I am strolling down Atlantic Avenue with the sunlight in my eyes. Okay, that's good, Steve, that's a good start. So we disappeared off into another room and came up with this, and this is our song from 1978, Atlantic Avenue. Please join in. Some of you may know it, but some of you have never heard it before, but whatever. Find something to, help along if you can. Here I am, strolling down Atlantic Avenue with the sunlight in my eyes. Here I am, and there's nothing I would rather do when I want some peace of mind. Drive along Ipanema, there's always time to spare. Forget the troubles of the world when they get too much to bear. Oh, so come on down Atlantic Avenue, let the samba take a hold of you. 'Cause I know there is no place like the avenue when the music gets a hold of you. Leave the smoke of Rio behind as evening starts to fly. I wanna feel the ocean breeze where the mountains kiss the sky. Hi, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Inca, won't you come along down Atlantic Avenue? Na 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 na. Flying down to Rio, never thought that I would be walking by the ocean here today. Pretty soon I got to leave, but I know my heart will stay. Yes, I know it will stay. Here I am, strolling down Atlantic Avenue with the sunlight in my eyes. Here I am, and there's nothing I would rather do when I want some peace of mind. So come on down Atlantic Avenue, let the samba take a hold of you. 'Cause I know
gets a hold of you. Here I am. Here I am strolling down Atlantic Avenue.
Thank you.
Absolutely fabulous. A wonderful debut. Really great. Welcome to the club. Great. Okay, now, Amy Stewart. This next song has written some of the greatest songs of all time with Roger Greenaway. He now lives in Nashville, so we're very lucky to have him here tonight. I love the songs he writes, and I love the way he sings them. Here's Roger Cook.
Hello, everyone. Somebody asked me once if I like Charles Dickens. I said, I don't know. He said, why don't you know? I said, he's never invited me to one. You have to think about that. I'm going to sing a song that is not a hit, but I've just written it. It's a Christmas song. I think we need one Christmas song here tonight, right? Okay, well, here we go. Oh, by the way, if you ever wash a guitar, don't put it in the dryer. All I want for Christmas is peace. All I want for Christmas is peace. May the guns fall silent everywhere, and all of the battles cease. All I want for Christmas is peace. All I want for Christmas is joy. All I want for Christmas is joy. Happy faces everywhere, every girl and boy. All I want for Christmas is joy. Bethlehem is calling. It's time to make a wish. Let's all leave our children a better world than this. All I want for Christmas is love. All I want for Christmas is love. No more troubles, no more strife. It's what I'm dreaming of. All I want for Christmas is love. Bethlehem is calling. It's time to make a wish. Let's all leave our children a better world than this. All I want for Christmas is peace. All I want for Christmas is peace. I've been blessed with many things, but there's still one thing I need. All I want for Christmas is peace. Merry Christmas, everybody. I actually spent half the day rehearsing, I'd like to teach the world to sing, but bloody Roger Green will beat me. Son of a gun. So Harry Barter said, sing one of your other hits. So that's what I'm going to have to do. But this is not an orchestra, so when I sing one of my songs, it sounds like an old guy with a ukulele. Anyway, this next song, I belong to an organization called Nashville Songwriters International. And once every couple of years or so, we go up to Washington and we talk to members of Congress and senators and explain to them how tough it is for songwriters these days. Streaming has not been very kind to us. That's the truth. Well, the last time I was up there, I got the wonderful honor and privilege to sing this next song for the President of the United Dairy Farmers Association. And he really liked it. Anyway, well, I'm going to attempt to sing this bloody song now. It's out of my key. I want you to imagine strings and choirs and voices singing when I'm playing it. This, my friend Harry Barter, God bless him, said, sing talking in your sleep. I said, it's too high for me these days. He said, sing it anyway. So here's a song that, when I moved to Nashville in 1975, I'd had a long career with Roger Greenaway, and we'd had lots of hits, and I thought, how hard can it be to write a 3-chord country song? Well, it turned out it was hard. I was there for about 2 years, and after 2 years I sat down and wrote a pop song with a friend of mine called Bobby Wood. And Crystal Gale, who'd just come off a big hit with Don't You Make My Brown Eyes Blue, she cut this song, put it out, and I had a hit with it. So, again, it's a ukulele, okay? 3 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like it's gonna be another sleepless night. I've been listening to your dreams and getting very low. Wondering what I don't practice this very often. Wondering what I can do. Maybe I'm being foolish, 'cause I haven't heard you mention anybody's name at all. How I wish I could be sure it's me that turns you on. Each time you close your eyes, oh, I've heard it said that dreamers never lie. And you've been talking in your sleep, sleeping in your dreams with some sweet lover, holding on so tight, loving her the way you used to love me. Talking in your sleep with loving on your mind. Now we wrote a second verse of that song, but Crystal didn't like it. And she wouldn't sing it. So she sang the first verse again. And so that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm being foolish, 'cause I haven't heard you mention anybody's name at all. How I wish I could be sure it's me that turns you on. Each time you close your eyes, oh, I heard it said that dreamers never lie. And you've been talking in your sleep, sleeping in your dreams with some sweet lover, holding on so tight, loving her the way you used to love me. Talking in your sleep loving on your mind. You've been talking in your sleep. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everyone.
You know, it's hard to believe that we're almost halfway through tonight's cabaret. Anyway, we come to the top of the bill. And this man has been top of the bill for over 60 years. And who else could it be? Marty Wilde.
First of all, I'd like to wish you all a very good evening. I joined Sods a number of years ago. It's one of the fabulous, proudest times that I've had in my life, because to meet these guys, they're so unassuming in so many ways. You would pass them on the street maybe and not know them. And yet you think about the songs you've heard tonight, just how much they have achieved. And Richard Kerr, you made me cry. Stop it. You did. Here we go. Many years ago, I was lived in Blackheath, and I had a song which seemed to be very offbeat, but I kept on with it because I loved it, like we do. And anyway, I wrote quite a bit of it, but I couldn't finish it. I called in a man called Ronnie Scott, who was a great writer as well. Ronnie had his own hits with other people. We came up with a song, put it on a 2-track, I think if I remember. Left it, and somebody recorded The Bystanders, didn't get anywhere at all. But then later, it became a hit. So my wife asked me to sing this one. It wasn't my choice, but she said, you've got to sing it. So here we go. It's a song I wrote many years ago. It's called Jessamine. What am I supposed to do with a girl like Jessamine? Though my eyes are open wide, she's made my life a dream. When Jessamine goes, a part of me knows I'm not really living. Butterfly child, so free and so wild, and so full of living. When Jessamine stays, though time goes fast, this is my world at last. Beautiful days, lost in her eyes, but then the whole world dies. When Jessamine goes, a part of me knows I'm not really living. Butterfly child, so free and so wild, and so full of living. What can you say when a girl doesn't want to know? She's too far away, and she's made my life a dream. When Jessamine goes, a part of me knows I'm not really living. Butterfly child, so free and so wild, and so full of living. But when Jessamine stays, though time goes fast, this is my world at last. Beautiful days, lost in her eyes, but then the whole world dies. but I couldn't because he's left, he had to leave. But I was going to pull one on him, and I was going to say, so I can tell you, I do this in my show all the time, but I say that this is a true story. My father, when I was young, I adored my father. I lost him at a very young age. When I was a kid, I was just about so high, he used to say, Reg, that's my real name, he'd say, Reg, come over here, sit on my lap. I used to sit on Dad's lap, and he had this beautiful leather-bound book, absolutely beautiful, and inside were these beautiful black and white pictures. And there was this lovely one of Cliff Richard. He said, one day you'll sing like him, son. Now, I want you to join in and sing. This is I'm glad he's gone actually. Bloody head off, right. This is a song which wasn't written by me, but it's an excuse to go down reasonably well. It's a song that was written by one of our members, Mort Schumann, and sweet Mort Schumann, lovely man, and a great talent. And he wrote this with Doc Pomus, and it became a number 2 or 3, whatever it was in the charts for me. But I'd love you to sing, and so we're going to do a test first of all, because we'll just see how good you are for singing. And here we go. I want you to do this. You go. Not bad. Each time we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart, 'cause I am so afraid that we will have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, sing it out! Why must I be a teenager in love? One day I feel so happy, next day I feel so sad. I guess I'll learn to take the good with the bad. Each night I ask the stars up above, come on! Why must I be a teenager in love? Oh, I cried a tear for nobody but you. I'd be a lonely one if you should say it through. So if you wanna make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. And if we should say goodbye, I'll still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, and again now. Why must I be a teenager in love? I cried a tear for nobody but you. I'll be a lonely one if you should say we're through. Now if you wanna make me cry, that won't be so hard to do. And if we should say goodbye, I still go on loving you. Each night I ask the stars up above, last time. Why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love? Thank you very much indeed. Good night. Have a great time and a great Christmas.
Thank you, Martin, and thank you all for being an incredible audience. And good night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now what about a big round of applause for our host of the cabaret, Don Black. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please don't go away right now. Just stay with us a bit longer, because it's now a pleasure to invite the King Sod, Mitch Murray, out to front of stage, because we have a very pleasant duty to perform right now before we bring the band on. So, Mitch, please come and join us.
I was saying to my friend Charles the other day, to be the king is the latest thing. Well, tonight you're about to meet the latest king. Ladies and gentlemen, I bet you're wondering who it is. The very special,
the highly talented, outstanding, suave, and legendary Mitch Murray is proud to announce King Sod 52, David Arnold. Congratulations, David. Would you like to pledge your loyalty to the yes, to the Sods? No.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming tonight. I have done the duty of being king twice before, and I remember it being extremely difficult. So I'm looking forward to a year where we can celebrate these amazing people, these amazing writers, and certainly hope to see everyone here again this time next year for more of this extraordinary group of people. I think I joined about 15 or 16 years ago, and just being in a room with these writers on their tables, it was the sound of my childhood, of many people's childhood, and the fact that they're still here, and they still care, and they still got plans. That's what I love about them. And they're still writing, and they're still as talented as they ever were, and it's such a yeah. So I have to thank Mitch for keeping us afloat for another year. I'm going to do my best, and hopefully we'll see you all again next year. Thank you so much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new King Sod, David Arnold. This is the traditional point, ladies and gentlemen, where we invite all the Sods to join us on the dance floor, please. All the Sods, if you make your way down here and join your new king. And this is where we invite all the Sods to sing their traditional song at the end of the cabaret. It's a song called We'll Meet Again.
If I had a talking picture of you, I would run it every time I felt blue. I would sit there in the gloom of my lonely little room and applaud each time you whispered, I love you, on the screen the moment you came in view. We would talk the whole thing over, we two. I would give 10 shows a day and a midnight matinee if I had a talking picture of you. On the screen the moment you came in view, we would talk the whole thing over, we two. I would give 10 shows a day and a midnight matinee if I had a talking picture of you.